Hello and welcome to SG Speechless. Today's video is going to be another chapter combo video, and today's chapter I'm going to be making combos for is chapter 1. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be the last chapter I haven't done, which is chapter 1 for the Battle Pass combos. So there's 9 seasons, there's obviously technically 10, but obviously in season 1 there wasn't a Battle Pass, so I didn't make any combos for it. If I had the Renegade Raider or the Aerial Assault Troop, I would have made combos, because technically it was like a Battle Pass. You could like buy it in the item shop if you got a certain level, but I didn't buy them back in the day, so I'm going to be starting from chapter 2. Sorry, chapter 1, season 2. In the item shop, there's not really anything new at the moment. We're just waiting, to be honest. We obviously have the Mecha Weapons Team Bundle back, the Surf Witch, Joy, Bright Bundle, Maven, Bash, a few emotes, the Phantasm Level Pack, the Banner Bundles about the banner skins of male and females. Starfire's still there, the Rainbow Royale stuff, which is free. Patrick Mahomes still there, Inkville, Gang, Slurp Legends pack, and then the Inferno pack is back. Hasn't been back since I think chapter 1 season 8, so it's, it's pretty cool. But yeah, let's get into the first combo. I decided to whack on Black Knight, and yeah, obviously there's no edit styles for this. This is the first ever max Battle Pass tier skin, and this was back in the day, chapter 1 season 2. Only 70 tiers in that Battle Pass, and there was no weekly challenges. There was literally only dailies you could do, so it was a unique way of doing it. And yeah, it was pretty fun. So I decided to whack this one on. I was either going to use this or the Sparkle Specialist, but I decided to stick with Black Knight. Whacked on the Black Shield, and then whacked on the AC/DC, which is probably still one of the most unique pickaxes we've ever had. And yeah, it's pretty cool, you know. And then the gliders I decided to use was the Victory Royale gliders of those seasons. So the one from chapter 1 season 2 is the Snowflake, as you can see, a season 2 Victory Royale umbrella, handcrafted from locally sourced snowflakes, introduced in season 2. For the contrails, there's none, and for the wraps, there's none, because there was no contrails or wraps back in chapter 1 season 2. Let's move on to chapter 1 season 3. I decided to whack on the Reaper. I just had to use it. OG John Wick is what I call him, but he's a pretty cool skin. Obviously, this was before like Fortnite really blew up, and obviously before the John Wick skin was out. It's a very cool looking skin. I really liked it. A lot of people used to use it back in the day, but when I got it, I used to just rock it all the time. This Battle Pass, you had to get to tier 100. That's when they changed it. See, chapter 1 season 2 was 70, and then they bumped it up to 100. But different to how they do the Battle Passes now. Back then, you had a Battle Pass level, and you had a player level. So the player level, the max you could get up to was 100, and then the Battle Pass was also 100, but you had like Battle Pass stars you had to get for like doing dailies or doing weeklies. You get like 5 stars, and you basically had to level up using stars, like actual Battle Pass stars. And you had like the whole page. You didn't have like, you couldn't buy like what you have now. You can't buy exactly what you want, or on the pages. You just basically just went up. Backbling I'm using is the Dark Matter, which is the backbling that goes with the Dark Voyager skin. It works absolutely perfect. Pickaxe Trusty number 2 still is one of my favourite pickaxes from chapter 1 or all of the chapter 1 Battle Passes. The glider is the Paper Parasol. A season 3 Victory umbrella as delicate as paper. Pretty cool. And then once again, there's no contrail and no wrap. Let's move on to chapter 1 season 4. I had to whack on the Omega skin. Such an awesome skin. I decided to whack on the Star Stage 5 and then light colour orange. I didn't put a backbling on because there wasn't really any backblings. I went nice with this skin, so I decided to stick with no backbling. The harvesting tool is Onslaught. The glider is Wet Paint, and there shouldn't be a the contrails got released in chapter 1 season 4. Okay. The Wet Paint, what does it say? It says represent your season 4 Victory Royale in style. So this is like chapter 1 season 4 is when they started bringing out contrails and the Battle Passes, and the one I decided to use was Shooting Star, which is pretty cool. So it's like a movie theme. I was like movie villains and movie like allies. Basically, that's the whole theme of the season. Let's move on to chapter 1 season 5. I decided to whack on Redline. I could have whacked on another skin from this season. I've looked. I sometimes forget which seasons are which, to be honest. Chapter 1 season 5. So I could have whacked on Drift, but I thought, nah, I didn't really have any backbling that goes nice, and I've used Drift a lot, so I decided to whack on Redline. So I find it's a very underrated skin from the chapter 1 season 5 Battle Pass. The backbling I'm using is a Frozen Shroud. Works absolutely perfect. I sometimes use this on like black themed skins nowadays. Pickaxe is a crowbar, which is not from the Battle Pass, but it's from the Getaway Gang, which is when the mode was out, when you had to it was like that heist one when you had to steal the llamas and escape. I think it's high stakes, I think it was called. And you had to escape with it on the vans. And yeah, this is what you got for doing it. Doing the challenges anyway. The glider is a beach umbrella. Bask in Season 5 Victor Royale. Then relax in the shade. Pretty cool. And then the contrail I'm using is Glitch in the System. It's such a cool contrail. Didn't even know it came out such a long time ago. Chapter 1, Season 5. Damn, this is a very nice contrail. I use it a lot on red and even black themed skins. Or just like if I don't have one which is, the exact colour, I sometimes just whack this one on because it works very nice with a lot. And still no wraps have been released in Chapter 1 Season 5. Let's move on to Chapter 1 Season 6. I've decided to whack on Dire. And then the stage I'm using is Black Wolf. And then the colour is brown. So you can just whack on whatever one you want. But I decided to stick with brown. Backbling Wolfpack, still one of the best backblings from any Battle Pass, in my personal opinion. I absolutely love it. And, I still use it to this day. And I know a lot of people, if they had the chance or had a chance to play this or was playing it at this time and they missed it. I know a lot of people who grinded it and loved the back bling, and a lot of people who missed it as well, but it's very good back bling. The pickaxe is a guiding glow. It's still one of my favourite pickaxe from Chapter 1. Obviously all the Chapter 1 battle passes, I just find it's pretty unique. Obviously the axe and the lantern, it just looks pretty cool with the ribbon. It looks pretty decent. Glider is a web brother. Spun from Victory Royale in Season 6. And then the contrail is Fireflies, which goes absolutely perfect with the pickaxe. And then there's still no wraps that came out yet in Chapter 1 Season 6. So I thought they came out way earlier, but maybe not. Let's move on to Chapter 1 Season 7. I'm using the Link skin, just had to whack it on. I'm using Stage 4 or Stage no ponytail, and then clothing black. Backbling the Ice Mantle with the colour silver. Works absolutely perfect. Pickaxe is a scratch mark in black. Victor Royale glider is Snowfall. The forecast calls for Victor Royale in Season 7. Contrail Snowflakes, and this is the first season to ever bring any weapon wraps, and I decided to go with carbon and gold solely for the black, but the gold doesn't really go nice with anything, but I did it for the black. Let's move on to Chapter 1 Season 8. I decided to whack on the Ember skin, and there are two edit styles. If you've done the overtime challenges, you'd have the night style, but I personally prefer the default. Backbling is Dying Light. Pickaxe is Dread. Glider is a palm leaf. Description is kick back and enjoy Victor Royale in Season 8. The contrail is lava, goes absolutely perfect with the hands, and then the wrap I decided to use was a little bit cheeky. It was one which was in the item shop and came out in that season, which was magma, and it goes absolutely perfect with the skin. It's been back a lot, so it's not like it's an exclusive or hasn't been back for a while, but it comes out all the time. But I remember this is my first ever, this was the favourite wrap when this came out in Chapter 1 Season, is it 7? Season 8. I used to grind it, or I used to use this on all of my combos. It was pretty cool. Let's move on to Chapter 1 Season 9. I'm using the Demi skin because I always had a look at the skins in this Battle Pass. I was not really the biggest fan of most of these skins, to be fair, but the Demi, in my opinion, is the best one. And there's an edit style. There's also a Knight, which is like the overtime challenge, similar to the Ember skin from the previous season, but I decided to stick with the red style. With the Retribution backbling, and I'm using the colour red. It goes actually pretty nicely. I wouldn't usually use this combo, but since I'm only using items from either the Battle Pass or the item shop, but I'm mainly using the backblings are mainly from the Battle Passes. And if, say, for example, the Omega skin, I didn't have any backblings that I liked from the Battle Pass, I just didn't pot one. Pickaxe is the Scarlet Scythe, which I didn't even know it was the Demi skin's pickaxe, but it works very nicely. Glider is such a top tier glider. The holographic, it's just such a nice glider. I use it all the time, or like on my blue combos and stuff. I sometimes even use it anyway. It's such a cool umbrella. The description reads Neo Tilted's finest. This is when basically Neo Tilted was around. They had all those like air vents around it, like pushing you around, similar to what you have in Rave Cave now. It's pretty cool. Contrail is Vibrant. I just whacked it on because there wasn't really any nice ones, but this is the best one there is. And the wrap is Too Tilted for the red and blue. So I guess it goes quite nicely with the backbling actually. So there's a little bit of red and blue. It's not the best wrap, but it's pretty cool. Let's move on to the last season, which is Chapter 1 Season X, or Chapter 1 Season 10. Catalyst, since I didn't use Drift, I thought I'd whack on the Catalyst skin. There are multiple edit styles for her, but I decided to go with Overcharged and then Riftstorm. just for the colour to go with the battle for the gold and the pink, which goes perfect with the back bling, which is atmosphere. And the pickaxe is Sparkle Scythe, which is basically the reskin of the Sparkle Specialist. And it's a pickaxe that comes with that skin. And this season was pretty cool because it was a throwback season that had a lot of different skins that were in previous battle passes for people who say didn't play back in, say, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, for example. It was certain ones from certain things, like the Sparkle Specialist. You had DJ Yonder, he was reskinned. You had obviously Drift, but a female version. It was a very good way of doing it. The glider is X, and the description is remixed and reimagined. The contrail is Rift Lightning, and then the wrap is Maximum Drift. It works absolutely perfect. I really like a lot of these combos. I decided I would finish off the Chapter 1 Battle or just a Chapter Battle Pass combo solely because I had just obviously, I didn't really have many videos left, a few colour combos, Victory Hours I can upload, but I thought I'd finish it off since I've done Chapter 3, Chapter 2, obviously now I've done Chapter 1. So I may go into specific seasons and say make combos for all the skins with just items from there, or all skins but with items from different battle, like, you know, different battle pass, different seasons and all that. But yeah, so that's all the 9 combos done for the Chapter 1 Battle Pass combos. I really did enjoy making this video. I was doing it yesterday, so I was chilling on Fortnite, speaking to some of my friends. They were doing some creative map to get some XP, so I just sat there farming, sat there grinding, getting these done. It was pretty cool to see that the weapon wraps only came out in Chapter 1 Season 7. That's in a Battle Pass and item shop, so it's pretty interesting to see. Obviously, there's only one combo I didn't use a back bling for, which was the Omega Knight, because this wasn't really anything in that season. It went nicely. But yeah, so that's all the combos done with the Chapter 1 or Chapter 1 Battle Pass combos done. So yeah, so if there is any videos you'd like to see, like Victory Royales, skin combos, pickaxe combos, back bling combos, chapter combos, anything like that, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'll try my best to get them done as soon as I can. What day is it today? It's Wednesday, so Friday's video, I'm not really too sure exactly what I'm going to be doing, but I picked up the Naya skin, which is basically the newest Save the World bundle, so I thought just solely for the Save the World V-Bucks. I still have the Phantasm pack to make combos for, but I'm not sure what to do yet. I may just wait till all the things come out and get all the items for it. But other than that, I'm not really too sure. Just waiting for the new season to be honest. It starts not this, or this season ends not this weekend, the weekend after, the 17th. So I'll just be grinding, getting combos done, all that good stuff. But yeah, anyways, that was pretty decent.